falling through. Recap with the crew. We know the word was good for you.
And we're back.
What's up?
Welcome to Recap with the Crew.
What's going on?
We hope that you all had a wonderful Sunday today. We want you to always like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel with the New Life Worship Center. It's the blue background with the white dove. And we're gonna have a great time tonight.
Oh yeah.
The message was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Today.
Right on time.
Yes.
As always.
Yes. So keep coming in.
Recap with the crew. Thank you for falling through. Recap with the crew. We know the word was good to you. Recap with the crew. Thank you for falling through. Recap with the crew.
Again, if you're just joining us, share, like, comment, send it to somebody's inbox today.
Hey, Mr. Jackson. Jonathan.
Hey, y'all. To everyone that's coming in. Hey, Jonathan. Hey,
What's
Chelsea.
up, Chelsea?
All right. Y'all ready to get started?
We're gonna get started.
yeah.
Just one more. Let a few more people come in.
We can run it one more time.
One more time.
Recap with the crew. Thank
Y'all don't forget to like, share, comment,
And subscribe.
subscribe. That's right. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter,
Instagram.
Instagram,
TikTok.
podcast.
Yes.
2 minutes to name. But we need you to follow us on all of them.
Yes. Hi, Renetta. Hey, Stephanie. And to everyone that was actually in the sanctuary today, you all know what we heard today. And so we're excited to talk about it. We want you all to talk about it as well in the comments. So keep those comments coming tonight. Hi, Sister Glasgow. All right, y'all.
Let's rock and
Y'all
roll.
ready to get started?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm Valencia.
I'm Bracy.
And I'm Sean.
And we are
The
crew.
Come on, Sean. Come on, Sean.
He did it right. He did it right. He did
Okay,
it
I
good.
just didn't hear you, but okay. And we are happy to be on tonight. Again, like I said earlier, like, share, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh, yes.
Because we're gonna have a wonderful, wonderful time tonight. Y'all agree?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going
Oh,
to
yeah.
And you know, we got to give love
Yes, we do.
and honor to our founders,
Yes.
Doctors Claude and Regina Harris, to our senior pastor,
Put your hearts and claps and stuff.
to our senior pastor, Pastor Claude Harris Jr.,
Oh,
who
yeah.
just celebrated 1 year.
Yes.
And then to our West Side pastors,
West Side.
Pastor Danielle Harris and Pastor Donald Walker. We love them tremendously, and we're blessed to be planted in our ministry and serve our great leaders.
Yes.
So y'all ready to go ahead and jump into this?
Yes, we
Yeah.
are. And of course, we start off with praise and worship.
Oh yeah.
So here's a little bit of praise and worship from today.
It will be the best day of my life. Hallelujah. The best day, the best day. I take my who made a way out of no way for it. Oh, I can hear y'all over here. Call him. I can hear him when I call him.
Jesus.
Call him.
Jesus.
Look,
Every
my
time I
thing is,
call his name, the better I feel.
Yes.
look, when they do the best day of your life and they hit that today, oh, that's my part right there, man.
Right.
That's my
Listen.
part.
Hey man, speaking of Sean, you know what? I wasn't gonna go there yet. But, hey, you didn't sing with us last week. What happened?
I was there in spirit, man.
Okay.
Rules no more. Look, but that was a good sounding choir for
Yes, man, that was
that first
great.
anniversary choir.
But
Very
we'll touch
good
on that
sounding
some more
choir.
a little bit later.
Okay.
All right, so what we got next?
Well, today was our September Fellowship Birthday Society.
Yes,
today.
happy birthday,
Yeah.
all September.
All September. If your birthday is September, happy birthday to you.
Mhm.
And today, we actually had a treat today.
Mhm.
One of our members whose birthday is in September, he's in a drum group, is that what it's created to play? And they actually was at church today.
Oh yeah. So y'all take a look at this. See, that's why you can't miss service.
Yes.
You really shouldn't miss service, but you never know what may happen at the worship center. So this is what happened in the middle of 11 o'clock service this morning.
Was you jamming up?
Man, listen, I was jamming. We had a good time. I thought we was on the 50-yard line.
Look, they was getting off, man. They was getting off.
Listen, it's a wonderful thing, and shouts out to Created to Play for stopping by and joining us today, and hats off to their leader Jamel and his wife, because with that Created to Play kind of ties, not kind of, it ties into the message that Dr. Regina spoke today, and you'll see that in a minute. Matter of fact, I guess we should just go right into that, right?
Yeah.
When the storm, when the storms of life are raging, and the billows, and the billows, ooh, I want to speak from this wise today. Bring the boys home.
Now, before we get started, I have to say this. I love hearing Dr. Regina sing.
Oh, yeah.
But that's one of my favorite songs that she sings. Safe in His Arms.
Yes,
Yes.
Lord.
It always does. It always touches me.
Yes.
Yeah.
She listen, anything she sang. Like she got that, but no, Safe in His Arms is like one of them ones.
It hits you
Like,
right
yeah,
there.
it
Man.
hit you like right
here.
Like before you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look, y'all. So what was the title again?
Bring the boys home.
And listen, when I tell you she walked that message and she broke it down to where the 3-year-old at the back of the church could understand what she was bringing home, and it was all about love, unity, family. And I'm gonna let her share a little bit more about what it was about with one of the nuggets she has.
So God calls for a corporate man or body. God gets no pleasure in the Lone Ranger. The Christian's life was never, ever meant to be lived as a solitary existence. We are called to live out our faith in community and in relationship with one another. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so good because now it seems like in the world everybody is all about me and mine.
Yes.
As
Yes.
long as me and mine are good, I could pretty much care less to what you got going on. But I think when everybody starts to take on that mindset, is like, no, we're all a big family. We're all a
Mhm.
big community, especially when it comes to the church.
Right.
Like we should all be unified and be one. It's amazing how back in days, talk about back in the day, and we grew up kind of back in the day with our age. We're a little older, and it was nothing to like be able to stop by your next door neighbor's house to see if your friend could come out and play. And mom, look, that wasn't your mom, but mom would hey, come in here, grab a cup
Right.
of Kool-Aid before y'all go run out there running out. And y'all make sure y'all be back before the lights come on outside. And if not, I'ma tear your tail up. And then I'm gonna tell your mama I reminded you that you needed to be home. You know what I mean? But go
Exactly.
ahead. Anybody want to expound on that? Like what something that stood out to you from the message
Well,
today?
back to that, she said God is the God of people, not a person. So it's basically what you
Mhm.
said. And we need each other.
Yes,
I
we
need
do.
y'all.
Yes.
Because something I could be going through, I could tell you about it, and you can stand in agreement with me. Hezekiah Walker has a song, what is I Need You to Survive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I pray for you, you pray for me. We're all a part of God's body.
Yes.
So I need y'all.
Yes.
I need y'all
Yes.
for this recap. I need y'all.
Right. So yeah.
Exactly.
Sean, you got
So
something?
yeah, Pastor Regina T. Harris, y'all. I love her ministry. And as we know, she can reach all people with the
Yes, she
ear to
can.
hear, but she
Mm-hmm.
has a knack for those people who have a desire. That's what she said today. Do
Mm-hmm.
you have a desire to see what the end's gonna be
Yeah.
outside of your current state? And I
Mm-hmm.
mean that means a whole lot, y'all, as far as knowing there's better for me, God. I'm putting myself in position to hear and stretch myself and learn and prepare myself for your growth in him. And as she said, she spoke about bringing the boys home. She said future men,
Mm-hmm.
fathers, and men of God with pure love in relationship. And we know
Yes.
what pure love in relationship looks like. And sad to say, here in the city, she also had to speak about just some of the things that we've had to see sadly go on here in the city with some of our young men. So it was a great start to the message on the day.
And it kind of gave me that extra push. It's amazing how when you sit and be quiet and you talk to God, you can sit in service and hear some of the things that you and God have been talking about.
Yeah.
As soon as I came in the building today, I ran into Sean and I shared with Sean because I had already, of course, I shared with my wife what I was asking God, show me what the New Life men can do to help with all this craziness that's going on in our area. I know it's in the world, but of course, I can only help where I can reach. So right now, my reach is the CSRA, and we were strategically talking about, like what is something that the men at New Life can do to help some of the craziness that's out there, because a lot of these boys that we need to bring in, they don't have that role model in their life. Either dad is not there, and they don't even know who dad might be, or dad is there, but dad is only pouring into them what was poured into him. So his dad was a street runner. So therefore, the only thing they know to pour into their sons or the young men that they have access to is being a street runner. I'm just thankful that my mom brought us to the ministry when I was a young boy.
Yeah.
So I was able to see men worshiping God that love the Lord and see how my life could be impacted with having my own relationship with God. And I'm also thankful that the men again didn't have that attitude of just my crew, just me and mine
Yeah.
and no more. I had men that would, sit down and talk to me when I felt like I was smelling myself. Hey, bro, your mom told us XYZ. What's going on with you? Like that's crazy. And today was just extra confirmation of what we're going to do, not what we need to do, but what we're going to do about reaching out and getting those young guys that need some guidance and need God in their life, and to see godly men and how godly men go about their day, from having jobs, treating their spouses right, actually taking responsibility and accountability for things that need to be done. And I always say everything always ties back to the church,
Agreed.
because if I can do it in the church,
You can do it.
because you should be doing it at home, but then you come and share what you do at home in the church, and you can take all of that still back to the house. So today's message was just on time and awesome, but we got another nugget we want to share.
Rooted down on the inside of me that it is not good to play church. Okay. But see, what I'm trying to get you to understand here, that the church has become carnal. And when that happens, there's no power. There's no impact of the church. When the church embraces worldly or carnal practices and mindsets, it loses its spiritual identity and becomes less effective in achieving its divine purpose.
Yeah.
We can't play church.
You can't play.
Good.
There's too much going on in the world. And now this is not just tied into the CSRA.
Yeah.
It's too much going into the world for us just to come and say, I went to church this morning. Well, okay, and like, because if you go into church and there's no change, not only in your life, but the people around you,
Somebody should see that
Mhm.
that you have a relationship with God.
yes, there should be a drawing power. Like, and we have to get back to that. Like, it's no longer time for, it's been way past time for us to be silent, but there should be a boldness. You say you got God, who's all powerful. You say you got the Holy Ghost, which is our comforter, but also our guider, that's also powerful inside of you. So how can we not be powerful and bold, have a boldness about spreading his word to let other people know about what God can do for them? Because again, I'm the product of a single mother home. My mom did get remarried, and I had a stepfather there, and I'm thankful for him. But at the same time, mom did it alone for a long time. You know what I mean? So I'm just grateful that, again, I had men in my life, and I want to be one of those men. That pours back into our young men, because they need it, y'all. And if it's not, it doesn't even have to be your son. That's another thing. You and your own. Okay, yeah, you don't have a son. That's fine. But what about that little boy that you see bouncing the ball up and down the street every blue moon? Well, he got a daddy. Okay. Well, hey, go talk to his dad, and you invite both of them. And if his dad say, "Hey, I don't want to go to church," well, hey, is it all right if I take little man to church with me? We have a great youth ministry at the church. I would love him to come and be a part of it. And before you know it, hey, little man is gonna start talking different at the house, and he's gonna turn something around where they're gonna be like, look,
I gotta go see.
yeah, I gotta go see for myself what they got going on. Cause all he keep on talking about is, I want to go to church. I want to go to church. Well, if you want to go to church, now I want to go to church, because I need to see why you want to go to church.
And it's just like a
It's a cycle. Because they do it, then before you know it, they're gonna bring somebody else. I think it's a saying we always say, a family begets a family. Am I saying that word right? Help me out, scholars in the. Let me use what I know. One family can get another family. One family can get another family. So, yeah, that's all that it's about. We're definitely, you can see the unity growing in the worship center, and as this unity grows, we have to pull more people in. And of course, y'all, this is of course not all about gender, but like Sean made mention of what Dr. Regina spoke about today, our young men are our future fathers, our future church leaders, our future head of households. So the enemy would love to see them taken out before they get to show their full potential, and go to where God wants them to go, if he can take them out early. But we're standing against that. We're praying against that. And not only are we praying against it, we're going to take action against it by pouring into our young men in our area. And then if you're in another area, start pouring into the young men in your area as well. Anything got anybody else want to say?
Yeah, what I also love she said on today, and it's kind of piggyback off in the statement that you just finished. She talked about the discipline component that's rooted in love. Oh, you say you love me? Keep my commandments. And then what you were just saying, as far as, bringing all these families in and the things that we receive at the church, all this enrichment is not for us, it's for others. It's not for us to just get fat with and not spread the love of what Jesus is doing in our church. And another thing I love that she said she spoke about all she can do and has done in the kingdom of God and in her local church, her ability and desire to serve. And she used the word undergird, which means to strengthen or reinforce from below, is what she does best. And I love that about our senior pastors coming up on 43 years. I always thought their greatest quality about them is how they serve people. I mean, they do a lot of things well, but you can just watch them and how they teach us to do it. So I love that about our founders as far as how
Yes,
they serve mankind.
y'all.
Hold on,
So
before you go, I want to
yeah.
say this woman that she told us also to learn to be patient with people.
Yes.
Mhm.
So today, like we said earlier, today was the birthday society.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a young man on my job that I used to work with. And I used to invite him to church all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I still, every now and then I still invite him. But I had to be patient when I noticed he wasn't coming. But somebody else watered that seed and he came today.
See.
So I
Good.
planted it
Mm-hmm.
and somebody else watered it, but I still had to be patient with
Yes.
that individual.
Exactly.
No,
So
she can't. Don't write anybody
yes.
off because hey, they might not be there right now, but when it's time, they're gonna be where they need to be. Whether that's right in your ministry, because at the end of the day, we want them to be under the kingdom
Mhm.
as a whole. But
Mhm.
like we always say, listen, you can be a part of the kingdom, but I can't recommend anywhere else to be fed
Word.
than where I'm getting fed because the food is
Good.
Listen, speaking of good, we got something special for y'all. And I see that special guest sitting on the side, and I'm not gonna
Hey.
have them waiting that long. But listen, what I always say, we got a little gravy today, y'all. So since it's good, here's a little bit of gravy we got. But look, matter of fact, do y'all mind? Can we bring our guests up so
So the
Please.
connection was shaky.
yeah, the connection shake?
Yeah.
All right, let me click this button and see
Hold
if the
on.
connection gets better.
Hey!
The connection just got even better. Y'all give a round of applause for our
What's
pastor.
up, Pastor J?
I think you muted, Pastor. Okay, there we
Oh
go.
yeah, there we go.
How you doing?
I'm doing
Hey,
good. Glad to
hey,
be
thank
on
you
the
for joining
crew.
us tonight,
Good. Glad to
Pastor.
have you,
Yeah,
man.
So look,
yeah.
I was like, listen, you need a little bit of gravy too. You like a little gravy every now and then, right?
Gotta have it, man.
All
Gotta
right, so we're
have it.
gonna give a little gravy, then we're gonna tell you why we brought our special guests on. So here's a little bit of gravy from today, y'all.
Our goal is not to get back to normal, but get back to God. I think I feel like hooping a little bit. This is a divine time. God is giving us a restart, a reboot. Somebody help me thank God for his grace. He's not casting us out, but God is throwing us to the world to love them, be kind to them, watch them be delivered because God loves us all the time.
Listen, y'all. She
That's
she
it.
summed it up right there
Yes.
with the gravy all up. If you just show love, that covers it all. And that
Mhm.
love will draw them in. The boys, the girls, the man, the woman, no matter who it is, no matter what walk of life it is. Because guess what? We're a multicultural ministry. So I don't care what the color of your skin is, because at the end of the day, we all need God.
That's
Yes.
right.
All right, so look, that's anything else you want to know from today's service. Guess what you need to do? You need to go back and watch it, or you can listen to it on the podcast. New Life Worship Center. You can find the podcast and enjoy that while you're riding in your car, cleaning up your house, whatever you need to do. All right. But now we have Pastor Jay on. So I know some of
Hey.
y'all were probably like, where was the crew last week? Well, we was where you should have been, celebrating our pastor. And even if he's not your pastor, you still should have been celebrating with us. So we brought Pastor Jay on because we're so happy and excited that we got to do that celebration last week. And we want to bring him on to just see how he feels about the celebration. I know he shared with the congregation today, but see, this is for the people that may didn't get a chance to hear, what he said. But Pastor Jay, I guess kind of leading into that, I wanted to share this picture because when I saw this picture, like it actually brought tears to my eyes, but it also made me smile. And I want to know what you were thinking right here at this moment. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Okay, I'm back. Here we go.
Yeah, stay in the room, Abby.
Man, that picture right there, bro, I didn't expect that, coming out of the sanctuary, moving into our old sanctuary,
Mhm.
and just to see that, it kind of was like the perfect, ending to like the perfect segue coming
Yeah,
out of the program and getting ready to go over to the dinner. And man, it was perfect. It was just a lot.
yeah.
I was feeling a whole lot coming through there. I didn't expect that. That caught me off guard in the best
Uh-huh.
way. And
And then
man,
like
I
I,
just
I
love New
felt like
Life.
that smile said it all. Like
Yeah,
I
it
was like,
did.
he was happy. Like we made our pastor smile tonight.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
so because of course everything kicked off on Saturday, with the new
Mhm.
album out. Listen, if you guys haven't heard it or if you haven't got it, Mary Mac Ave is out now,
Oh yeah.
available everywhere you can buy your music online. So what was the
Mhm.
feeling of? Because I know this is your last album, and everybody keeps on
Mhm.
saying supposedly, but no, this man
No, it's
he already done told y'all. Listen,
that's it.
don't be mad at yourself if next year around this time you don't get a whole nother album. Because he done said he's not doing another one. However, he said he was still right. He might drop a
Mhm.
song or two here or there, but how did it feel like looking out and seeing the people at the listening party?
It made me feel like making it not the last album. That's what it made me feel. It made me feel like, okay, yeah, this should not be the last album. But it was so much love. I know I keep saying that, but it was so
Mhm.
much love, so much support. I could tell that some people had already been listening to the album because it came out, that day. So by
Mhm.
the time we got there that evening for the listening party, people had a chance to kind of listen to some songs, and I'm sure they remember "Make It Anyway" when I did
Yeah.
it at church, and a lot of people know "Peace About It" already, and just to kind of see that up and some of the other songs that I had already released, but just to kind of see that love and people were singing it with me, and I could tell people read the booklet
Mhm.
already, that I had given out. It was overwhelming. It was just such a good feeling. Just kind of like I said, made me feel like, hey, maybe we should quit. But it's not really quitting.
No,
I'm
yeah.
moving. I'm transitioning over to something else.
Yeah,
So
that's all right. All right, and
yeah.
then of course, oh, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna let the people know if you wasn't at the listening party, Sean did an interview with Pastor Jay, and Sean was singing Saturday as usual. So if we don't get it tonight, we got it last week.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
yeah, because he ain't sung a note tonight.
Yes.
So again,
Look,
you missed
man,
it last Saturday.
that listening party was very inspiring, So I'm thinking, hey, if he ain't gonna do no more singing, I'll pick up where you left off.
All right. So then we celebrated the listening party and the new music, but then of course 4 o'clock the next day was the big celebration. As you stood there at the end and just like looked over, what were you feeling then? And I know it's kind of like I hate when people like, what were you feeling? Well, like, but like what was going through your mind then a little bit?
So much going through my mind. Just thinking about my life. I was just
Mhm.
kind of thinking about moments when I didn't. I knew God wanted me to do this. I knew He was like calling me to go this way, and I just was thinking about those times when I didn't want to do it. I was
Mhm.
thinking about those times, and I'm talking about years ago.
Yeah.
When I just thought I was going to be the next Kirk Franklin, and I just felt like I needed to leave Augusta because Augusta, I just felt like there was no opportunities here, and I need to, I need to go to LA or I need to go to Atlanta. I was thinking about all of that. I was looking across the room at the outpouring of love, and I was, like I said today in benediction, I was like, it's a great feeling to see people that believe in your ministry, that are backing you and believe in the God in you, and it just makes you want to keep it in the road. It makes you want to continue to hear from God so that you can be a blessing, because there are some people who really look forward to the gathering together that we do on a weekly basis, because there's insight, there's strength, and unity. That's the place where God commands the blessing. And so it's like, it's a recharging, it's a refueling. And I just think it's a shame when you have men and women that play around with that. And so I was looking at that and I was just like, God, I thank you for this. I'm sorry for those times when I told you this is not what I want to do. I want to do this. And you brought me right back. And like, nope, this is what I want you to do. And I'll still let you have little stuff like this on your wall, but look, this is what I need you to do. And I just thought about it, it's a blessing when you just say yes to the Lord. When you just say yes, he blesses you.
That's all right. And Pastor, like I said, it was an honor to celebrate you. Last week we'll celebrate you all the time, but definitely for it to be your first year, you've done an amazing job, and you continue to do an amazing job. We're blessed to have you as our leader, and we thank you for even taking the time out. See, you got to understand something. He didn't have to do this, but this is the kind of pastor that we have. He's humble, he serves, he doesn't mind helping out where help needs to be. Even looking at the video that night and what they played during the tribute, you saw where when they were delivering the water, who had
the dolly.
yeah, the dolly.
Dolly, yeah.
He was moving water. He don't have to do that, but he's never shied away. Again, what Sean pointed at, the founders, they don't mind serving. They poured it into their children, and you can see it all the time. We go to other churches, and just out the blue, you look up, and where is he? On the keyboard serving. It doesn't matter where, at the drop of the dime, he serves. So I'm starting to ramble, but we love you, Pastor Jay, so much.
Love
And we
y'all
thank
too.
you. And we know that there's so many more years to come, so many more greater things to come. And we're blessed to have you as our senior pastor. We love you so much. And we thank you for
Love
joining
y'all
us
too.
tonight. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else you might want to say? Or
I just want to say I love Recap with the Crew. I love
man.
Recap with the Crew. This is a really good way for people to just kind of have something on Sunday night, and then to share with
Yeah.
people who didn't come to the service, and it just another way to introduce the ministry. So I appreciate you all for the work that y'all are doing.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Pastor. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Well, look, y'all, it's our time. We tell y'all, we ain't here to tell you about everything that happened in service, but you got to go back and watch and stay locked into our social media, because we have wonderful things coming up. Speaking of the wonderful things coming up, what do we have coming up next month?
October 24th through the 26th is our Founders Weekend.
Yes.
So as you can see, it was 43 years. And
Mhm.
so Friday night, we're going to have Prophet Brian Carn
Oh, yeah.
at 7 p.m. And then on Saturday is our Founders Banquet, which will be held at First Baptist Church of Augusta. Tickets are $100 per person. And then on that Sunday, we're going to come together and celebrate in a big, big way. And our speaker that day will be Bishop Isaiah Merritt. So tell everyone that you know what's going on that weekend.
Yes, so our
as we
Founders
celebrate.
Day weekend,
Yes.
y'all, and they are worthy to be honored.
Yes.
Yes.
They've been through the trenches all these years, and they're still standing and still full force with it. They're not they ain't in the back row just chilling. They still got they foot on the gas, and they're going.
Yes, sir.
We also have, what's that? The paint.
Oh, I Paint with Friends.
Yes.
That's in November 8th. Tickets are $50 for adults, and children children 12 and under are $25. So you can go online to learn more about the paint party, as well as our Founders Weekend at nowconline.com/events.
Now, look, we need y'all to get excited about that because y'all love a sip and paint. Y'all love to sip and paint. So come paint with your friends and sip on some water or some juice.
Yes.
All right.
Right.
We still gonna have a good time that evening. Then always, as always, don't forget Tuesday night is life class.
Mhm.
That's at 7 right here on the west page. And then Life with Gina on Wednesdays at 7. And this week, we have a guest. It's gonna be Evangelist James. She'll be teaching Life with Gina. You can watch right here on the west page or go over to the New Life Worship Center page and catch us there. But listen, y'all, whatever we have coming up, the doors are open for you to join. We would love to have you. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor. And remember, we got to bring them boys back, y'all.
Mhm.
Don't forget to show some love. Look, what time is it right now? Like 7:30? About 7 o'clock.
7:06.
Show somebody some love before you go to bed tonight. And then carry that thing going throughout the week, all right? We love you guys. Thank you so much. Again, Pastor Jay, thank you for stopping in. Love you, man. God bless
Love
y'all.
y'all
Y'all
too.
have a great night.